Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome to another episode of CSU Sports Talk. I'm your host, Derek Bailey. Right now, I'm out here at Columbus State Soccer Field about to interview one of our star soccer players, Kianna Nicholson. Kianna, how you doing today?
Good, how are you, Derek?
I'm doing pretty good. Well, we wanted to grab you, Kianna, because you're a soccer player here at CSU, but you got a really interesting story. First, I want to know, how did you get into soccer?
Well, when I was 3, it wasn't really a choice. My mom wanted to get us active, me and my other 4 sisters. You're going to do soccer. And I started the YMCA, bounced around in a number of sports, ballet, tennis is 2 other ones. And I don't know, when I started playing, it just kind of clicked.
Okay.
And from then on, it became my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who was your favorite soccer player growing up? Was there like one person that you used to watch all the time, maybe like David Beckham or Freddie Adu or anybody like that?
No offense to David Beckham or Freddie Adu. Mia Hamm was my hero. 1, because she's about my size. 2, she had an amazing set of foot skills, and she showed people, like me, that height doesn't really matter, and she was a star until about 2004 I believe was her last game. And also Pele.
Okay, yeah, I watch Pele. I'm on YouTube. I know Pele.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know about him.
When did you know that you were gonna be good? Like, was it was it your senior year? Was it your freshman year? Was it a certain game where you just really went off? When was it like, hey, I'm pretty good. I could play college soccer. Like, when did you figure that out?
Oh, it started really, really young. When I was at the Y, I was very fortunate to have the coaches that I had. Most of them were parents who coached part-time, but there were a few coaches that had their coach licenses, and I learned my skills, slide tackles, dribbling, juggling, all the, basic skills. So it was probably about 8, 9 that I started playing, select soccer. Mm-hmm. And from then on out, I was looking at the national team. Once about I hit high school, I knew college was as far as I was going to go with it. But when I was about 9, 10, that mindset clicked in. Like, I want to do everything that I can do. I want to give it my all. I want to be the best I can be. And I don't want to be sitting on the bench.
Okay. No, I get you. For the people at home who don't know, me and Kianna are friends. We've known each other for a couple years now. You actually came here to play soccer, and then you started focusing on school, and now you've returned to play soccer a little bit later on, a couple years later. How does it feel after, having missed some time? Do you feel like you still got it? Do you feel like you're a little slow? Do you feel like mentally you're sharper? Like, how do you feel having missed time away from the game?
Well, to be honest, it was about the 3rd day of school that I was signing the contract to come back and play. So about 6 months before the semester started, my senior semester here at CSU, I wasn't even thinking about it. I'd written it off. I'm out of shape. I haven't seen Coach Jay in a while. So I didn't think that I was going to be playing. And I just happened to see him around campus, and he said, "It's your senior year, it's your last chance." And I thought about all the things that I have done. I took time aside to better myself and to take a break, because I'd done it for about 15 plus years by then. Mm-hmm. And I figured it was kind of that closing chapter for CSU. Now, when it comes to the playing aspect of it, I feel little moments where it's coming back or it's on the verge. Some things never really left. Some things I have to recover and completely start over with. And some things, they're right where they were in the beginning, so I've been a little fortunate.
But you know what, with that being said, one thing I do want to talk about, former basketball player, you current soccer player, we know what it's like for the grind. See, a lot of people that want to play college sports, they say, hey, man, I really want to play college sports. They think it's all fun. They're like, man, I want to kick a soccer goal, and I want to hear all the girls cheer for me, or I want to get a dunk, and I want to sign autographs for little kids. But they don't know about 6 a.m. conditioning. They don't know about 2 workouts a week, or just doing weights and then practice 5 days a week, then road games, and then still having to come back and be a student. You still got to do your schoolwork. You're not exempt from doing class. This is in North Carolina. You still got to do your schoolwork. You know what I'm saying? So can you explain to people what that grind is like? Working out, going to class, lifting weights, running, all that stuff. How does that take a toll on you?
Oh, it takes an incredible toll. I mean, a lot of teachers aren't willing to, let me just go over this lesson again. Let me give you some notes of the lesson. So a lot of it is just like taking an online class on campus, making up. Me, I'm a finance major, so I'm very heavily finance related. I do miss out on, major assignments. In one class, I'm a little lucky with that. most teachers are very flexible and helpful, but some really give you, give you some
Hard time.
trouble, and they treat you like you're, the typical jock that doesn't really care about your education.
Right now, you guys are in the middle of a great season. You guys are winning. You guys are kicking a lot of butt. You guys had a shutout game. You guys are taking almost 4, 5, 6 times more shots on the goal than other teams are. How does it feel right now, being a winner, being a champion? How are you guys as a team? You guys even keel? You guys feel really high? Like, how are you guys feeling right now?
Well, honestly, I have this quote. Anson Dorrance wrote this book at UNC, a women's soccer coach, very, very accredited coach. Wrote it about Mia Hamm working out, and he said the vision of a champion is bent over, drenched in sweat, at the point of exhaustion when no one's watching. You know, and it's great to be visibly out in front of people and them seeing your victories, but your major victories are when nobody's out here watching us practice or watching us make up for practices because we're in class or doubling up on practices and whatnot. And ultimately, that mindset is what keeps us sane. As a team, it's exciting to have great wins, such as Armstrong, which was a huge win, and there was excitement. There's celebration, but also, in the big scheme, we still have a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
We still have to get to conference, to NCAA, get a championship.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate goal. So just being able to focus on, the task at hand. And now, since we got some major games coming up, it's a game by game basis.
Okay.
Don't overthink one game and go to the other. Right now, Clayton State on Saturday at 1:00, and then after that, we go from there.
Okay. Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you, Kianna.
Thank you, Derek.
Next time on CSU Sports Talk, I'll see you guys again. Sign out.